could sit there and listen to Jake's stories about that run all day long. It was pretty special what they did, and our girls on the way to games and whatnot, we'd always be watching ESPN and following them and watching their games together. And before we left on Friday last week, we were all here together watching the game and eating lunch. So it's a great group of guys to hopefully emulate and look to do something special like they did. But going to our games this last weekend at Loyola, game one, it was really great to see our kids take what we did on the field in practice all week to a game situation. We executed in every phase in game one. It started with Chelsea in the circle, obviously throwing a no-hitter. It wasn't just her. We had some phenomenal defensive plays to keep her in that position. And our team in that spot. Offensively, we just exploded right from the get-go. Caitlin Winnick leading us off with a base hit, and then executing hit and runs and bunts and stealing bases, and just really taking advantage of every situation that we had offensively, and putting up, a huge number. It was crooked number after crooked number on the scoreboard, and it was simply because we were having quality at bats. We had a great mindset, and we stuck to our plan, and had great success in game one. Game two was a little bit different way to go about it. I think we went away from our plan a little bit offensively, but once again, it started in the circle with Alyssa Buchanan giving us a great start. Competed really hard for us in the circle. Once again, defensively, we made a lot of great plays to keep us where we needed to be because offensively, like I said, we were a little bit different ball club. We're trying to figure out why we do that, because we'll stick to the plan and do great, have 11 hits, score 11 runs, have 80% quality at-bats, and then we'll go back to 40% quality at-bats, trying to get too big with it, trying to do a little bit too much, and going away from what we've seen be very successful. So something that we're working on offensively to stay consistent that way. But the best thing about it today was we found a way to win. And, we give up a run in the bottom of the sixth inning on a sac fly, which, I thought maybe the girl left early. But we found a way to get out of that inning, and with our 8-9 hitters leading off for us, Anna Variano coaxed the walk, and Sammy Olson did what she does best and bunt her over. Caitlin Winnick hits a double, and Michaela Rettinger gets a little CNI single up the middle and scores Caitlin. So great job by our team to come back in a situation like that where we had our way in game one, and then we really had to kind of scratch and claw for it in game two. Hopefully we can carry that on. We've got a tough weekend coming up against Southern Illinois. They just swept the preseason #1 Wichita State, and are playing very good right now. They're a 500 team overall. I think they had a little bit of struggles early, but they're starting to get things figured out, both offensively and pitching. We know what we're going to get from them. Coach Blaylock does a great job of preparing her kids to really put up a fight no matter what they have, and they got the ball rolling right now, so it'll be a tough game for us, but it'll be nice to open up our home season at Robinson Dresser. Field's ready to go. Might be a little chilly, but I think that'll work to our advantage with Southern coming up. So any questions?
Bailey's hitting .365 here, Coach. How good is that to have her in the lineup doing so well?
I'll tell you what, I think she's really taking advantage of the inconsistencies of the people around her right now. She's getting a lot of opportunities. People are pitching to us pretty much consistently down the lineup. She's taking her walks when they're scared of her. Like this last weekend, she was 3 for 4 in game one. A few RBIs. In game two, she gets walked 3 times. So she's not going out there trying to do too much like some of the other kids do in those situations where things are going good, and then they step out of their plan and they try to make things happen instead of waiting for the game to come to them. And she's doing a great job of that right now. I think she's leading our team in walks, leading our team in RBIs, getting clutch hits when we need her to. just having fantastic at bats, and they're starting to put her average up to where it is. That's been the key for her right now, and like I said, taking advantage of those opportunities that other people are leaving on the table for her.
If I saw right, yesterday's game was canceled due to cold. What's the rule and the rationale behind that rule for these conference games?
The conference rule is it has to be 35 degrees or higher wind chill. And yesterday it was 35 degrees, but it was 28, 29 degrees wind chill. And you have to go off the National Weather Service website. And not at any point in the day yesterday was it going to get above 30 degrees wind chill. It has to be a mutual agreed situation if you play under those conditions. And so it wasn't going to happen yesterday. Any other questions? Thank you.